So when we say a narcissist cancels you out, what does that really look like? It looks like negating, invalidating, and basically saying that certain aspects of you don't matter. They don't count. This can happen in a lot of different areas, but today we're going to focus on just 3. Area number 1 that a narcissist loves to cancel you out is in your area of success. When you achieve something that you've been working towards, maybe it was a promotion at work, maybe you made an incredible meal, maybe you went out of your way to do something very, very nice for somebody else. Maybe you got to another level in a certain sport or hobby that you're involved in. And you bring this success to your person, and the way that they respond is not how you would think. You're hoping for, congratulations, that is awesome. I am so proud of you. I know you worked really hard for that. But instead, you might get responses like, oh, okay, yeah, that's cool. I mean, I know so-and-so did it already like twice as fast, but it's good that you got it now. Or, well, it's a good thing you have me in your life because I helped you get there. You wouldn't have gotten there without me. Or, oh, yeah, I mean, this is pretty good. I mean, I could see some areas that you can do a little bit better though next time. Trying to give you some constructive criticism, which is not what you're looking for at that moment. And it seems no matter how hard you try, you just can't get this person to celebrate with you and to just truly be happy for what you've accomplished. The reason for this is because the spotlight isn't on them, it's on you, and they don't know how to handle that. So they'll do anything that they can to distract or to pull you down so that you're not in the limelight anymore. They want to make sure that you're feeling like they're up top and you're below. They don't want you to get too confident and happy feeling apart from them. Your happiness should be dependent on them in their minds. And your successes should be tied to them in some way. The second area that narcissists tend to cancel you out is in your area of need. You might present your needs to them of what makes you feel loved, what makes you feel safe, what makes you feel happy, that person can take part in. But instead of truly wanting to make you happy, they might respond with, oh, you're so high maintenance. You're so needy. I don't know why we have to keep having this conversation. When the reason that you keep having it is because your needs are still not getting met. Or they might say, I am meeting your needs. What are you talking about? Don't you remember when we did this, when we did that? See? And you might be really confused just for a moment and remember they did do a couple nice things for you. But when you stop and take a look at the bigger picture, that might have been over a couple years. They might have just taken a couple key moments and they keep that logged away in their back pocket, ready to present to you the next time this conversation happens. But when you do pull back and look at the overall picture, your needs are not getting met on a very consistent basis. And it's because in the narcissist's mind, they really don't matter. They might even say, well, we're so happy when we're doing this together, or don't you love doing that? And it might be the things that fill their cup. And basically what they're saying is, isn't making me happy making you happy? When you're serving me, aren't you serving yourself? Don't you get fulfilled by that? You get to be with me. Isn't that enough? Basically saying your needs don't matter. Now, as always, some of these elements will be present in almost every relationship. But when you see a consistent theme of only one person's needs getting paid attention to, those are the kind of things to look out for. Or they might say, well, what about my needs? When are we going to talk about my needs? And then you might have a full-blown conversation about how their needs need to get met. And it totally canceled out the whole reason you came to them to begin with. A third area that they can target is canceling out your voice. This one can look like constant arguing, constant playing the devil's advocate, constant negating whatever you're saying and basically saying it doesn't matter and it's not true. You might share your opinion in a matter, and no matter what, they have to take the opposing view, just as a way to cancel you out. You might recall an event around friends, and they might say, no, that's not the way it happened. They're always getting things wrong. Just to kind of embarrass you and pretty much bring you lower below them in front of everybody. You might share something that you really appreciate and enjoy, and they might find every reason not to appreciate it and not to enjoy it. It just feels like every time you turn around, they're drawing a line through whatever you say. And when they get in this mode, in their minds, they are right 100% of the time, and you must be wrong. There is no other alternative. Other people might even agree with you, or you might even present evidence as to what you're saying, that it is true and valid, and they will still find a way to cross it off. In their minds, they have the ultimate authority on truth. And if you don't respect that, you're the problem. So I want to hear from you. Out of the 3 things mentioned in this video, which one resonates the most with you? Do you feel that your successes are getting canceled out? Your needs, your voice? And if you think about it, who gets to validate them? That person certainly doesn't. That person does not have the authority to get to determine wholly what is true and valuable. And when these 3 areas get attacked, it's not as much that they're trying to put you down as much as they're trying to keep themselves up. Their successes are the only ones that matter and are true and are valuable in their minds. Their needs are the only ones worth meeting, the only ones that matter, and their voice is the one that determines what is real and true. I hope exposing some of these tactics will help you be able to better protect yourself in the future. I'm Jamie Lynette with Jamie Lynette Coaching. In the spirit of believing your successes are worth celebrating, your needs are worth meeting, and your voice is worth being heard. Let's move forward together.